Hello everyone, it's Newman Thomas here. Welcome to my channel where we take a fresh look at entrepreneurship, investing and business startups using high quality content. On this video, we're going to look at how you should get started in Facebook marketing. If you haven't already, please take a moment to like and to subscribe to our channel. It will help our channel grow. Thank you for all the people that have already subscribed to our channel. If you haven't already, please take a moment to watch episode 1 and 2 of this playlist where we look at plan and strategy in digital marketing. Now we're going to move to episode 3 where we start looking at lead generation, and in this particular video we're going to focus on Facebook marketing. What is lead generation? Lead generation is the process of generating customer interest for your product or service with the goal of turning that interest into a sale. Lead generation is the process of attracting prospects to your business and increasing their interest through nurturing or with the end goal of converting them into a customer. In short, lead generation is the things you do to attract your customers to your business so they can make a sale. Why is lead generation important? Lead generation is important because you want to get more clients to your business. You also will want to sell more products to your leads. Lead generation is also important to promote your services. So for example, if you do a house painting, landscaping or plumbing business as a service business, you want to promote your services to people that want those services to be done. You also want to grow your business. With no leads at all to your business is not really a business but a hobby. One of the downside of not getting leads to your business is that you won't be able to pay your business expenses. Another thing is that because your business is not growing, your suppliers will move on to other businesses as well. And over the long term, if no one is coming to your business, if no one buys your product or pays for your services, your business will not last. So getting leads to your business is very, very important. We will be covering this throughout the lead generation pillar. The lead generation goal is I want the right person at the right time with the right message, and we will be covering this throughout this pillar 2, which is the lead generation. Who is the right person? What is the right time? And what is the right message for your business? Lead generation, your goal is also to understand that lead generation starts the customer journey downstream. So that means lead generation is the first step towards getting more customers to your business. And not only that, later on we're going to look at lead conversion and lead continuity, where you can upsell different products to them. So lead generation is that first step of attracting customers to your business. This is a diagram that we will be referring to a lot throughout this journey. On the left hand side, this is the lead generation process. The middle is the lead conversion. We will look at lead conversion later on, but the lead generation is where that magnet is. So you can see there's Facebook there is Google Ads there is LinkedIn there's email marketing there's connections. These are some of the lead generation activities that we're going to be looking at. And one of the very fascinating lead generation activity that I do myself is the guerrilla marketing, and that's something we're going to look at later on. Now let's have a look at Facebook marketing. And there are 6 items I want to look when it comes to Facebook marketing. These are some of the considerations that you need to have a think about or start planning when it comes to Facebook marketing. Firstly, we're going to look at what are the types of ads on Facebook. Secondly, we will look at some of the terminology that you will hear your digital marketing expert talk about, say things. You need to understand those terminologies. Thirdly, what you can promote or your goal. The fourth thing you want to look at it, and this is quite important, which is the audience. Now, the audience looks at this goal here. I want the right person. So the right person is the audience. You want the right person to be for the ad to display to them. Also, we will look at the budget and the duration, which covers the at the right time. And also, we will look at setting up payment. So those are the 6 items that you need to consider before running Facebook marketing. Let's look at the very first one. What are the different type of ads on Facebook? The very first one is an image ad. Now, image ad, it is very simple and a fun way to advertise. You can upload photos of activities you've done to your Facebook business page, and an image, as a lot of people say, it speaks 1,000 words. So having a nice clear image displaying on Facebook as opposed to as an ad, that is one type of ad. The second one, it is a video. Video is very good when you show a product in action. What I mean by that is if your business is about catering, or is about cooking some food, or is about selling food items, maybe a video ad will be displaying the step-by-step process of cooking something or baking some cake, as an example. You will see the product in action. So step 1 is do this, step 2, and all those things. Now, step 3 is a carousel ad, which is the different benefits of one product. So as an example, if you want to display the different benefits of a camera, carousel number 1 could be the benefit of connecting your camera to the internet, as an example. Benefit number 2 could be the storage of the camera. Benefit number 3 could be connecting it to your webcam, as an example. So carousel ad becomes very, very useful when you display each slide as a benefit for one product. Similar as well, there's the slideshows as well as another type of Facebook ad. Slideshows is a short video with a collection of images. You might have before and after photos. Then the slideshow becomes very, very useful. Another type of ad is the messenger ad. So if you open up your Facebook Messenger, you will see ads in your Facebook Messenger. What's happening there is you are being targeted by a business to promote their product or service. Therefore, you can do that as well. The second thing we're going to look at is terminology, because you would hear people talk about reach, traffic, engagement. What does that mean? Now, in Facebook or in digital marketing, reach exposes your ad to as many people as possible. So if you think of a city, for example, if you want to run an ad in one city where you have 10 million people, the reach is 10 million people. That is the maximum number of reach that your ad can get to within the boundaries. And we will talk more about the audience later on, where you can set the demographics or the location to a city or country. Traffic is the number of footsteps, if I want to put it that way, to your specific website. So digital marketing person might say you have 1,000 visitors or traffic to your website per month. So that they're saying you have 1,000 people that have visited your website. The next terminology is clicks. So if you think of the example we used before, where there is a city of you running an ad there which has 10 million people, the potential of this ad reaching 10 million people is quite high. But however, out of that 10 million people, there might be, let's say, 5 million people will click on the ad. Because think about this, do you click on every ad that you see? Not really. So the chances are, let's assume 5 million people has clicked on that ad. So when your digital marketing expert says to you, out of the 10 million, 5 million people have clicked on the ad. That's what that means. Now, the next one is engagement. So engagement is when someone has navigated to your final call to action. This means, let's get back to that 10 million as an example of reach. Then 5 million have clicked on your ad, and out of that 5 million, they went to the landing page of your website. They go add a product to cart. They go check out. The question is, the people that have gotten to the checkout, they have engaged throughout this customer journey until the checkout page. How many people have dropped out from the product page, how many people have dropped out from the cart page, and how many people have dropped out from the checkout. So if you use the example of clicks, so you got 5 million people that clicked on the ad, landed on your website, maybe 3 million had added products to cart, 1 million has got to the checkout page before the payment. Now, conversion is when someone has made a specific action. So they've submitted the form, or in this particular case, let's say 1 million people have landed on the checkout page or payment page, and let's say of the 1 million, maybe 500,000 click pay for the product or for the service. That is a conversion. So conversion is something we're going to look at later on, where is the lead conversion part, which is the third pillar in our digital marketing process. You will hear words like organic advertising versus paid advertising. Now, organic advertising means you did not pay for a lead. And this becomes quite powerful when we look later on at guerrilla marketing. The things you do that doesn't require spending money. And I'm going to give some examples later on once we get to that. Now, the second way of advertising is you pay for the lead via Facebook. Now, what you can promote, it really comes down, what is your goal? Is your goal, do you want more website visitors to your website? It really comes down to your goal. Or is your goal to promote your Facebook page? If you don't want to make a sale, you just want more likes or subscribers or people on your social media page, then maybe that's all you do. You just want to promote that. That is your goal. Maybe you want to promote your business locally. So if you are a shop, as an example, or a cake manufacturing business, maybe you want people to come to your shop to buy your cake or to buy your products. Maybe then promoting your business locally will be your best goal, because you want people to actually turn up to your store and buy your products and ask about your services. Maybe your goal is you just want some leads coming to your business. Now, leads become quite important when you sell really high expensive items. So products that's more than $1,000, leads will be the best way to look at this, because with the leads there is a customer journey where you pick up the phone, you call them, but that's something we're going to look at later on. But what is your goal? Did you just want people to fill in the form, send information to you? Maybe your goal is you just want to get more messages via Messenger, and so you can respond back to them. Ask yourself that question: what is your goal? Do you want more visitors to your website? Do you want to get more leads? Do you want to boost your Facebook marketing? Do you want people to like your Instagram posts? What is your goal? Now, I mentioned before as well, one thing we're going to look at is who is your audience. You need to really identify the group of people that you want to target this ad to. Now, in Facebook, there is a range of items that you need to choose. For example, the age group is between the age of 18 and 65 plus. What I mean by that is you can target your advertising to a specific age group. So if you want to advertise to people between the age of 18 to about 35, you can do that. You might have your own reason of targeting younger people, or you might have reasons of targeting the older generation. So if you run a landscaping business, chances are people will target audience that is on the older age range, because they won't have the ability to do a lot of physical things. A lot of plumbing services as well, painting, probably people that's more than 60 might be your target market, because they won't be able to do all this work themselves. Another thing to consider as well, you can choose with regards to gender, you can choose all, which means everyone, or you can specifically target the ad to display just to men or just to women. It's really up to you how you want to choose your audience. Maybe you have a reason when there's Mother's Day coming up, then you want to target the ads to men only, because they will buy products for their wives or for their women. Another consideration when it comes to your audience is your location. Like what I mentioned before, if you run an ad for a city, your reach could be 10 million. You can also run the ad for at country level. So if you're in Australia, you can run the ad for all of Australia if you want to promote your products or services that way. Or you can run an ad specifically for a city. So for example, if you want to run your ads just for the city in Australia called Melbourne or Sydney, or you can choose within Brisbane itself. Brisbane is a city in Australia, where you can narrow it down to, let's say, 10 kilometers or 10 miles around your address. So you can put a marker, and people within that particular address, the ads will only display to them. So anyone outside of that location will be excluded from that ad. You might have reasons for that. As an example, you might run a plumbing business and you only want to advertise locally. So again, if you're in Australia, if you're in a town called Sydney, you don't want your ads running to someone in Melbourne. The reason for that is they will see your ad, you will lose money to that, but they're not going to contact you because that's outside of your area of service. Also, Facebook has one thing that is quite cool, which is detailed targeting. So you can target people with specific interests. So you can target people that are bookkeeping, the job role might be accountant, or you can target to plumbers, or you can target to anyone at all. It really is up to you. Or someone that is a business owner, you can do detailed targeting people with interest. As an example, maybe someone might be interested in dog walking. Therefore, if your business is about walking dogs, you probably should target people that want someone that wants to walk their dog. Also, you want to consider the duration and the budget as well. When it comes to Facebook marketing, the budget is how much you want to spend per day. So they do a daily budget. So you can set it at, let's say, $5 a day. You can set it at $50 a day, $100 a day. What is your budget that you want to run for on a daily basis? Also, the duration, how many days you want to run the ads. Now, you can start and stop the ads at any time. That's totally up to you. So as an example, let's say your total budget is $300. Therefore, you choose that the days could be 30 days. Therefore, you want to do a budget of $10 a day. Now, you can change this around. You can say, well, I want to run the ads for 15 days. Therefore, I want to spend $20 a day. Therefore, my total budget is $300. Or you can say, I want to run the ad for just 1 day, and the total for that day is $300 as a budget. So it's really up to you. How much are you willing to spend when it comes to Google Ads? Sorry, to Facebook ads. Now, the final step we're going to look at is setting up your payment. The good thing with Facebook marketing is Facebook marketing gives you an easy to follow wizard to set up your Facebook payment. Now, this needs to be enabled before you run any ads at all. You just need a credit card, and Facebook will do all the setup for you. That concludes today's session. If you guys don't mind, please take a moment to like and to subscribe to this channel. and I will be uploading more videos throughout the next few weeks with regards to digital marketing. Thank you.